Ooh, welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October the 19th, 2024. I'm still waiting for my package, guys. We still don't have that video out. I hope you guys are subscribed and hit the notification bell and ready to do an unboxing and see what title I got. I am not telling you guys which one I got until it comes here. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Friday Night Smackdown happened. They made it official. Motor City Machine Guns made their debut. They officially signed with WWE on their social media. But Nick Aldis says you were supposed to have a tag team match against Berto and Angel. He's going to change the match. They're still going to phase Berto and Angel, but they're going to put A-Town down under it as well. But it's going to be a triple threat tag team match, and there's going to be another one, and whoever wins those two triple threat matches will face each other next week. And whoever wins next week's tag team match will get a shot at the tag team titles. So that's going to be interesting for the Motor City Machine Guns getting their shot. And yes, they did not change the name of their tag team. It's still Motor City Machine Guns. They had a pretty cool entrance. And their names are still Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. It just felt weird seeing these guys in a WWE ring. Because I'm always used to them being in Impact Wrestling or TNA. Now they're in the WWE ring. It's weird. We were supposed to have a women's tag team match with Bayley and Naomi versus Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. But Tiffany got a flu. But Nia thought it was canceled. But Nick Aldis says that, no, it's not canceled. You just need a tag team partner. So Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell showed up, and Candice LeRae was her tag team partner. We heard from Kevin Owens. He still doesn't. He does understand why he's suspended and all that stuff. What he did to Cody Rhodes, the Golden Boy. That's what he called him. And he says now I can't come to work. But Randy Orton wants to face Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel. But Nick Aldis says he can't do that. He's saying that he can't. He could. It's just he's not allowed to do it because people above him is making sure that Kevin Owens doesn't show up. I wonder who that is. Triple H, what you doing, boy? So, ladies and gentlemen, segments. We got Solo coming out. I don't think we have any other segments. We got Cody Rhodes coming out, talking about the Crown Jewel Championship and all that stuff. He's talking about his daughter, saying the legacy that he's going to be making for his daughter and all that stuff. And then he invites Gunther to Smackdown next week with him and see what his goals are and why is he doing this match for the Crown Jewel Championship. I think that's it we had. We had the Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. They were supposed to talk about their match next week. They're tied. They're in Game 7. But they attack each other. And then Nick Aldis had an interview, and he says there's going to be a special guest referee for that match. I don't remember what he said before that, but he said there's going to be a guest referee, and that guest referee is going to be L.A. Knight. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for that. Now we got the big one. This started the show and it ended the show. So we got the big one. We got Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline coming out. Solo came out and he talked about Jimmy and Roman. All they have to do is acknowledge them to end this between them. And he talked about Jimmy trying to get Jay to join them and help them out. He said he didn't want to be in it. But Solo talked about Jey Uso. Jey Uso came out. Jey Uso was on SmackDown. He came out. He didn't want to fight Solo. He came there before Roman and Jimmy even come to SmackDown. He wants to talk to Solo. He wants to talk him out of this and go back to their normal family lives. But Solo didn't listen to him. He says, you have a choice. You acknowledge me and you could join my bloodline, or you get destroyed. But Jay did not to subside, but he told Solo before he left, when I see you again, things will be different. So what does that mean? Is he going to tackle him? Because Solo kind of threatened Jay that if you don't join us, you're going to get attacked by the rest of the bloodline. And then we had Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso in the backstage. Jimmy was being funny, trying to be the wise man, sitting behind Roman, scared Roman Reigns. But he's trying to relax Roman because he wants to know what's next. He said we should talk to Jay one more time, but never. If you guys don't know, they bump into Jay when they arrived the arena, and they said no yeet. So Jay still doesn't want help, and he walked away. So he's gone from the arena. So Roman says the only way I could do this is to acknowledge Solo Sikoa. That's the end of the show. I will tell you guys more about that when we get there. So let's get to the matches, ladies and gentlemen. We got DIY versus Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly. I thought it was a pretty decent triple threat match. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of high-flying things here. And the funny chants, you look stupid to Pretty Deadly. They kind of did look stupid. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. But the winner of that match was DIY. But Tommaso Ciampa and Montez Ford was both doing the pinfalls. But the referee said DIY won this match because Montez Ford was not legal to be in the match. So he did not win it. So DIY advances to the tag team title shots, knowing contendership next week. Who will they face next week? Then we have Last Legend. Or is she part of Smackdown or is she part of NXT? I have no idea. We have Last Legend with Jackson versus Piper Niven with Chelsea Green. It was an okay match, not bad, but the winner of that match was Last Legend. Does that mean do they get another shot at the tag team titles? Well, this is the thing that we all been waiting for. The Motor City Machine Guns versus Berto and Angel versus A-Town Down Under. These guys did every tag team move that they'd done in TNA. They did everything they could. It's just weird seeing these guys in a WWE ring. Like, every time I look at them on my TV screen watching SmackDown, it's so weird. It just feels weird to me. But they did a good job in their debut match. I think they did a good job. I don't know what everybody else thought. But I wish it was a normal tag team match for their debut. But they did a good job. And now the winner of that match was the Motor City Machine Guns. Of course, they're going to win their debut match. Why would they not win their debut match? But they will be in a No Contenders match against DIY. I think that would be a great match. I don't know if those guys ever wrestled before. Like in the indies. But we're going to get that on SmackDown, man. Oh my god. We're going to get Motor City Machine Guns and DIY next week. I'm hoping it's a great match. I feel like it's going to be a great match. It feels like it. That is going to be a great match. I can't wait for it. It feels like it's going to be a great match. DIY is a great tag team. Motor City Machine Guns are a great tag team as well. I can't wait to see this match. My two favorite tag teams are versing each other on the second day of their breaking for WWE. And I'm more happy that it's not a one-night only thing now. Like Alex Shelley did with Kushida. They actually have contracts. They're actually wrestling for a couple of years in the WWE. If they resign, there's going to be another couple of years. So I'm happy for that. That they're not just doing a one night only. They're actually staying on WWE for how long, wherever the deal was, their contract says. I'm happy that they're staying longer. Not like Alex Shelley, because he lost the Dusty Rhodes Classic, and then he's gone. I'm happy he's staying a little longer. I'm happy for that. Well, he's staying a lot more longer. I think if it's like it could be a 3-year deal, or it could be any type of deal. I don't know their contracts, so. But it's so weird to see Chris Sabin in WWE. It's not weird to see Alex Shelley because he's been in WWE before. Chris Sabin has not. So this is weird. This is weird to have them in there. So I'm happy that they kept their names, and the light is off. I'm happy that they kept the tag team name and they kept their separate names, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. I'm happy that they kept that names. So that's great to see. Then we have Nia Jax and Candice LeRae versus Bayley and Naomi. It was an okay match, but the winner of that match was Nia Jax with Candice LeRae pinning, I think, Bayley. So that's interesting. It's a big upset victory. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we got Roman Reigns coming out. He is going to acknowledge Solo Sikoa. Solo came out. And Roman wants the bloodline back to normal. He said he promised his father that he's going to fix it. And he asked Solo what he needs to do to fix it. Solo says, you have to acknowledge me. Roman acknowledges him. And then he says, that's not it. You had to acknowledge me as your tribal chief. Or else. Roman says he hesitated. And then he asks, or else what? Solo says, you never change. He doesn't change at all either. He snapped his fingers. I don't know how he did that when he had tape on his thumb. He snapped his fingers. There's the rest of the bloodline with a beat up Jimmy Uso in their arms. And then the rest of the bloodline tried to attack Roman Reigns. Roman had the defense until he was staring down the dang necklace again. And then he got low blown and he got destroyed by the bloodline. No Jey Uso, not yet. No Jey Uso. Did not help them. So, bloodline destroys Roman again and Jimmy. Is it their Smackdown? We will find out. Maybe next week, see if Jey will actually help them. Maybe he saw his brother got beat up by Solo and his goons. So, yeah. That's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. Bye.